Welcome to another True Unity video. Today we're working with the theme of self-sacrifice, a common trap that we all can step into but that we really need to get out of. If you haven't worked with True Unity before, simply follow along in the steps on this video or check out True Unity Explained video. So self-sacrifice is a very common trap because often people have the idea that when we sacrifice ourselves, it's this noble thing. A mother sacrificing herself for her kids, a partner sacrificing themselves for their spouse, for their family, for their friends. But the problem with sacrifice is that when we do it, we diminish. We feel we're losing something. And the fact that we're struggling with that loss means that often we become resentful, angry, upset, disappointed, because we feel then that the other person owes us something. And that means that we're not freely giving from our bounty, but we are giving with a type of loss. That means we want to take something back. And when that doesn't happen, we can guilt trip the other person and say, I sacrificed for you and you didn't do this for me, but I did do that for you. And that means that we diminish. So self-sacrificing is not a very noble thing. It means that you are creating a dynamic that's unhealthy for you, and you have to struggle with loss, self-sabotage, anger, and it is unhealthy for the other person who will be guilt-tripped and will have to deal with your resentment. So if you have been told that it's very good to sacrifice for another person, that you really need to think of other people, often you come in a point in your life where you're unhappy with where your life is at, but you don't know how to break free of that because you've been told you're doing the good thing, but it doesn't bring you any good results. So the opposite of self-sacrifice is actually freely giving, in a way that you can spread what you have. You have enough, more than enough, so you can freely give your time, your energy, your money in a way that is good for you. So the first thing to do is to step into this antidote of self-sacrifice and step into freely giving. Step into freely giving. So if you never felt that you're free to choose if you give or not, you might feel this frustration that other people won't respect you if you say no. Other people are not okay with you not giving. You might notice that you're a little wobbly because you're not used to actually freely give. You're used to self-sacrifice, and this feels a little selfish, or this feels a little wrong. So take some time to really step into this idea, I can give freely. And to understand that that opens your heart, that that creates a healthy connection between you and the other person. So the first thing to do if you want to freely give is to respect your own boundaries. If you don't have it, you can't give it. So if people are asking for a lot of money, then you don't have it, you can't give it. But if, for example, you have it, but you need it for something else in your own life, if you step into sacrifice, then you feel you have to give it to the other person because they might need it more and the thing you want to use it for is wrong. Even though it's your money, even though it's your time, even though it's your energy. So the first thing to do is to respect your own life. I respect my own life. If you keep feeling wobbly, really take some time to let this energy flow through you and respect your own life, your own goals, your own needs, your own wants, and to understand that those really count. If they don't count, you will continue to sacrifice yourself. Once you respect your own life, it's also very important to understand that you will freely give. I freely give. There you go. Respect your own boundaries, freely give what you have from your bounty, and you do not have to be angry, resentful, or upset about where your energy, money, time, attention is going. If you have more problems with this, I highly recommend you watch the True Unity video on conflict with others. And if you want to work privately, definitely ask me for a free intake.